As an investment world, we need to be questioning ourselves in terms of how it is that we're going to generate that alpha without necessarily negatively impacting individuals, So from a living annuity perspective, because we've got people that are retiring, you need to ensure that you're obviously giving out, that return so that people can draw out the income that they need.
The way that we've chosen to focus on those companies that we believe are sustainable are from a fundamental perspective. And we are bottom-up stock pickers, and we look at company sustainability over a long period of time. We also look at companies' ability to actually improve their sustainability. And that could be anything from corporate governance issues to environmental or social issues. One of the main challenges that we're grappling with is how to make sure that we're able to participate in those companies that have sustainable solutions for the future. And that might be quite complicated to analyze, and it is also a process that moves us beyond negative exclusion. So what I'd like to see is a much more holistic approach to sustainability investing that moves beyond negative exclusion and moves towards full integration of ESG analysis and fundamental analysis.
I think it's the way forward. And as I said in my previous conversation, that we want to leave the environment in a better place than what we found it in. And in order for us to do that, recycling is one of the first ways, and easy ways that we can actually implement. I think FundForum is really great for two reasons. One of the reasons that it's great is that it clearly highlights that some of the things that we grapple about, both within an asset management perspective and from an individual perspective, are the things that we should be grappling about, in terms of the ESG factors, in terms of, giving people return but not actually taking away the social factors or the environmental factors that come with that. And the other thing that is great is that this platform allows one to realize just how much you don't actually know. And I think for me, it's a great place to be in, where you come to an environment where you're learning from different people and, you're given the opportunity to engage with those people on a one-on-one basis that you wouldn't necessarily have access to.
So what you want to do essentially is that you want to move away from talking into action. We perceive that now the time is ready where you can actually, make something out of the ESG risk in terms of creating value for your customers, and that you have to be able to communicate across to your client base, either if it's institutional clients or if it's a retail client, you have to get the message across. And with that in mind, you have to be aware that they have different perception of what is an ESG risk or what is sustainability. And that is something that you have to constantly work with. When it comes to the institutional client, there are a lot more professionalism. They know what they're talking about. They want to go into detail. They want to see the metric behind your analysis and everything. But when you're talking to the retail client, they want to feel secure that their investment it's aligned with their values.
We've been totally reviewed all our metrics. We set up those metrics now 7 years ago in 2012, and we thought that we had really a lot to review because the standards have so much improved, at least in Europe, that we wanted really to have a much more sophisticated and global view on how to assess ESG factors in fund selection.